Hello everybody and welcome back to the Era of Content YouTube channel. So everybody, a couple days ago we saw the Thor Love and Thunder trailer come out. We discussed it yesterday here on the channel, and also when that trailer came out, Marvel.com posted another bit of information or a bit of update on Thor Love and Thunder related to merch. So we have a lot of different merch to cover today. We have Funkos, we have Legos, really a ton of cool stuff here. So you can check the website out for yourself, but I'm going to go through this list here today and just give my thoughts over this kind of stuff. So first off, we can see a lot of these different Marvel Legends figures. I don't believe I have any of these. I do have some of the brands that are in here, which we'll discuss later. Personally, the Marvel Legends, I think they're really very detailed, but they're just a little too expensive for me. And also, I find the figures just a little small. Obviously, they are very well articulated in the arms and legs and whatnot. But for me, I like some other ones that I display in a different way. Sort of figures that are bigger. So we saw Lady Thor there. I can go back real quick. Really nice details there. We can see here we have a few for Gore, the God Butcher. So this is really our best look at Gore right now. So that's pretty interesting. Different from the comics, but I'm sure Christian Bale will do a very good job as Gore. So here we have King Valkyrie. Really nice figure here. I like the blue cape a lot, and cool sword. Very good details. Up here we have Ravager Thor, so in his the outfit he's going to be wearing with the Guardians. Really nice detail. He's got Stormbreaker there. And speaking of the Guardians, we have Star-Lord here. So it doesn't really... I'm not really seeing Chris Pratt in that too well. But maybe the figure itself looks better. And then it looks like one more Marvel Legends figure. We have Groot. Looks good. So next up, it looks like we have... these are also Marvel Legends, but I guess this is more like replica items. Really cool. Mjolnir, obviously all broken up within the movie, so it's resembling that here as well. Yeah, I wonder. So this is an electronic hammer. I wonder if this is like a replica, like in terms of size. That's interesting. It looks really nice. We have some more play ones here. We can see a Stormbreaker electronic axe. Mighty Thor mask looks nice. Doesn't look that's loading. Let's see if we can get a better. Oh, no other picture but that. Let's see. Nope. Well, we can see it right here. We can see it's another Mjolnir. This one more playable. You can tell it's more plastic compared to the more replica-looking one up here. All right, so here is, and I don't think it's going to load. Wow. Well, we can see them here. These two are the Titan Hero series figures. These are my personal favorite. Oh, that one loaded. Okay. Yeah, I really enjoy collecting these Marvel Titan Hero series figures. They're about, I think, 11 inches, so they're kind of double the size of the Marvel Legends. And yes, you can tell a lot less detail and not as much articulation. You got some leg articulation and arm, but nothing in terms of like elbows or knees or anything like that. But I really like lining these up. I like seeing them every day in my home. So personally, these are the ones that are my personal favorite in terms of action figures. I have quite a few so far. I'm really going from phase 4 onward. Nope, that one's not going to load. But you can see the only thing that's sort of disappointing for these for me, no cape for Thor here. A red cape would look really cool. Doctor Strange as well in the new Titan Hero series figure did not have a cape. And he did in the previous version, but for Multiverse of Madness, no cape for him. So my personal guess with these Titan Hero series figures, I bet the cloth they found sort of wore, wear and tear very easily. Um, the previous model, it had a bit of a plastic for Doctor Strange up here, really nice detailing, but then the cape was a cloth. I wonder if it just didn't keep very well over time, and that's why they just sort of got rid of the capes um, for the Titan Hero series figures. But those are from Hasbro, I believe. Hasbro is not continuing or not stopping totally. You can see some of these figures for Hasbro do have capes. So maybe that you can tell obviously a lot more detail on this one. So maybe they just put a little more budget in that one compared to the Titan Hero series figures. Could be. We have some little mini pops. We'll see these better in a little bit. This is what I really like. This is one of my favorite items in the whole merch list here. So I mentioned in the trailer discussion, I love the goat boat. Here we have this little Pop Deluxe, diorama of a goat boat. So we have Thor here, and we got these two goats. Of course, that funny one with his tongue out. I'm so excited for this. I'm not sure if I'll get this because there is another goat boat item I will be getting for sure. But this is just beautiful. Really nice job on this. And I'm sure that's, considering if that's just what a pop size is, this is going to be a pretty big item here. So I'm curious to see in stores if I ever come across this, how big it is. These look like Marvel Legends almost, but they're a little different. Yeah, a little different. So there's King Valkyrie there. Here we have Mighty Thor. Yeah, just a little less detail and articulation, I think, in these Hasbro Deluxe figures. Okay, here's one more if it'll load. It will not load. Huh, that's very strange. But you can see it. This is the last Titan Hero series figure for Thor Love and Thunder. We have Korg here, and I really like the Korg look. This is one of those sort of bigger figures, so instead of $10, I believe it's going to be around $20. Maybe it's $15. It's one of those two, I think. But looks good. You got the fur on the top and bottom of the outfit there. That golden goat logo or little belt buckle there. Really like that one. So that'll look cool with the other two up here as well. So that's awesome. All right, so let's get into some Funkos then. Let's see here. Yeah, there we go. So we have Thor. Thor here, you can tell he's sort of flying off of the base plate. I really like the Thor look. The gold and blue with the red cape is just such a really nice look. I've heard some people say it's a little overly detailed. I really like it, so I'm all good with it. We have here, we might see a better look here. There we go. So there we got Mighty Thor, Jane Foster, broken Mjolnir, or reassembled Mjolnir, but still broken up there. Looks cool. I like the helmet a lot with the sort of dark red and the gray. That's nice. Here we go. So I think we saw those already. We have King Valkyrie. There's that cool sort of teal sword, and she's also got a blue in her hair, so that's pretty cool. Very nice. Let's see if we can. There we go. That loads better, so you can see better there. It's in the big box for Titan Hero series. So there you go. I like that a lot. We saw that. Okay, here we go. We have another Gore. This being a Funko Pop. So very interesting. I know very little about Gore, but I have heard some things, and I don't want to spoil anything here, but very interesting base here, plus his sword. So I'm very curious to see how they talk about his lore within the movie. So that's going to be exciting. Let's see here. Here we go. We can see the Titan Hero series better here then. So we have just the individual boxes. Like I said, these are about $10, and for the size, I personally really like these figures. I just think they look cool sitting around the house, so I really like these. We can also see, hopefully this loads. Yeah, nice. Bigger version here of Mighty Thor, Titan Hero series. Very cool. This one's got for a Titan Hero series, I'd say this one is more detailed than Thor's. But yeah, these are definitely my favorite figures. Every time a new project comes out, I'm so excited to pick the Titan Hero series up. Here we can see this one better. So yeah, this is also Hasbro. A lot of detail here. So if you're looking for detail and bigger size compared to the Marvel Legends and want a little more detail than Titan Hero series, this is pretty good. That's very impressive. And I've noticed not many of the items, the merch items here, have Thor's helmet on. So I wonder if it's not going to be too prominent in the movie. We've seen it in some things like this, but if you're interested in getting that, this item might be for you. So that's really cool. We can see here another pop. This one's really cool, and I didn't even, I thought this one really doesn't even look like a pop almost. It's really detailed because usually pops sort of have that smaller body and then the big head. This just looks like a really uniform action figure almost, but it is a pop, Funko Pop. Really nice. It's got the cool colors on Korg's pants there. Very cool. What else do we have here? Oh yeah, we have Meek. So we saw in the trailer Meek is wearing some sort of formal attire within the setting of the movie. Maybe Meek is like that political assistant for King Valkyrie for New Asgard. I don't know. That's my personal take on what I saw in the trailer. A little headpiece as well. Very interesting. I'm excited to see where that goes in the movie. Oh, here's a better view of Thor here. We just saw him in the box last time, but very nice. I like look at that. The lightning glowing of Stormbreaker there. That's cool. Nice cape flowing off to the side. Really stylish. Let's see here. So it looks like maybe maybe this part is too, the little lightning here, but on the Mighty Thor one, pop in the box exclusive, pop in a box, at least some form of this where Mighty Thor's jumping up here. It's gonna be a glow in the dark version, so that's neat. Wow, really detailed pops here. This for this movie. Oh, and a different Mighty Thor. This time without a helmet. And a metallic one. So I don't know if that's like the full thing, the full figure is metallic or not. I don't know what BAM is either, but that's interesting. I don't think I've seen a metallic pop before, so I'll have to look in to see what that is. We have another figure here. Here's Marvel Legends. So there's another piece of merch where you can get the cool helmet there for Thor, the new helmet. Really good detail there. That's nice. Very nice. And then lastly, we have 2 Lego sets. So I am a big fan of Legos. You'll see quite a few Lego videos on the channel. That's my hopes. And personally, there are 2 different Lego sets here for Thor, and one is so perfect, and the other one, well, let's just say for right now, I'm confused on. So the perfect one for me is this goat boat. I've seen reviews of this and some additional pictures on YouTube and other places. There is so much space here for minifigures. I love this set. Super cool. The only issue I really had was I was kind of hoping that these could be individual goat molds rather than being brick built. But it's still have the funny faces, sort of individual look for how each horn looks. I mean, there's still good detail on the goat builds. I just sometimes think animal builds or just anything builds that are alive of some sort of creature or whatever. If they are brick built, they often don't look the best. My personal example that I've seen this sort of play out the best is the original Fluffy in the old school Harry Potter Lego sets versus the new Fluffy brick built does not look the best compared to the previous one. So overall, they're still fine. Just that was the one thing I was kind of hoping for. But beyond that, this is fantastic. I love this set. this really cool, these two things open up the roof here of this little building here. There's a map of New Asgard inside. You'd almost not even think this opens up, but these two sides fit so perfectly together to create that little detail up top. I love that look. Really good figures here. You get Mighty Thor, King Valkyrie, Korg, and Gore. So to get all 5 figures of the wave, what it seems like, in one set that's $50, really good. And only, or you get quite a good amount of pieces for $50 too, $564. So I'm very impressed with the set. It's a really long set. It just feels like you get a lot for your money. Let's see if there's any other pictures here. You can sort of see a better, another view here of how long the ship is. It's quite good. And here's the back of the box as well. Oh, and you can see how this opens up. So you can see there's some other detail in there. There's a little bottle, a little gem, I think, right there. Really nice. They even have like the New Asgard. I think the one says New Asgard Tours on it. Yes, just like we saw in the trailer. A lot of tourism going on in New Asgard. So really, really cool. And then our last thing, let's take a look at. So we have this additional set, Attack on New Asgard for Lego. I think this one's $30. So first off, I just mentioned how brick-built creatures I'm often not a big fan on, or they sometimes don't look the best. I have no idea what this is. Like, it looks a little bit like an animal, like a plant, like a monster. So I just don't know how it's going to look in the movie. It might look very much like this. I just have no idea. But as the set itself, this does not interest me. For those who are just interested in the main figures, at least 3 of the 5 main figures for this movie, this could be great for you. Maybe you don't want to spend the extra $20, and you can get Thor, Mighty Thor, and Gore in a $30 set. That might be great for you, plus some pieces. Maybe you like the build too. I just have no idea what this is, and instead of mechs, obviously not necessarily a mech, but mechs or creature builds aren't necessarily a personal favorite of mine. We can see another view of it right here. So I have no idea. I'm very curious because this just seems so different compared to other builds that we've seen in Marvel movies, for Marvel movies or projects recently. So I'm curious. I'm very curious. But for $30 set, I'm sure you get a good amount of pieces. Let's see. Well, it's a little low, but you can tell the pieces here are quite large, so that it doesn't make up for it. You have to take that into account. For me though, I would just personally spend the extra $30 if you're not a fan of the set, or that first set, and get this one instead. You get all 5 figures, all great figures too. All of them are great. Plus, just an incredible build in my eyes. Very impressive. So, really cool stuff. I think Lego's having a pretty great year for some sets, some good ship sets. This set, and there's also a really cool Lightyear spaceship set that I'm going to discuss in a future video coming up soon. So that is everything. So everybody, what do you think about the merch? We have a lot of stuff. Obviously, Thor is a major character within the MCU. So we have really gone all out here. We have a ton of cool stuff. What's your personal favorite? Do you want any action figures? Do you want some of these tools that you can play around with? Do you want little mini pops, the major pops, the deluxe pop with the goat boat? I love that. That's really cool. Titan Hero series, my favorite. Yeah, tell me in the comments down below which ones you like. My personal ones that I'm going to be getting, definitely the 3 Titan Hero series figures, the goat boat, and then maybe the Funko deluxe goat boat. I don't know. We'll see on that one. But yes. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. It's been a very fun time making these videos so far, and I look forward continuing to make them. So thank you, everyone, and have a good one.